Hello there guys, and welcome back to the official Future the Force YouTube channel. I'm Phil, I'm your host today, and we are taking a closer look at the legendary Batman Hush from the animated movie. This figure's been released by Medicom Toys from the MAFEX range. It's been hotly sought after for quite some time, and finally, after delays, it's finally hitting the shelves. So let's have a closer look at the artwork here. We're going to unbox this guy today. I have to say, I was a little bit reserved about picking this one up, but he does look pretty amazing. I mean, I love the box art. I mean, MAFEX are knocking the artwork out of these boxes out the park at the moment. They're sensational stuff. Let's have a look at the back there. Awesome, Batman does look cool. The only thing I'm going to pick up on is the cotton capes. I'm not really a big fan of the cotton capes. I prefer mine to be plastic, but I know there are other fans out there who prefer cotton, so each to their own, I suppose. Wow, look at this artwork. So cool. Unfortunately, there's not much in the way of blurb on the back. That's pretty much standard these days with the MAFEX range, and even with the SH Figuarts range from Bandai. They're not really giving much blurb on the way on the back. That's pretty much the way of the warrior when it comes to these kind of imports. But so, what else could be said about Batman? We pretty much know who he is, so we don't really need to know anything more in greater detail. Everyone knows the Dark Knight now. Right, so let's have a closer look at this guy and get him out of this box. Welcome back guys, and here we are. The Dark Knight is finally out of his plastic prison, and he still looks awesome. One thing of note though, I have noticed since taking out the box, right at the back of the artwork here, you can see Jim Lee's incredible artwork of Batman from the actual original comic. How cool is that? That's amazing stuff. I love the artwork. I didn't even notice that first time around, so it's a nice little fun addition. Okay, let's take a close look at the figure. I shut it down so this with MAFEX. You have to be so careful getting these out because it's one giant click and all the parts go everywhere. Okay. And there goes the first batarang. Okay, let's take a closer look at Batman. Wow. Check out the face. I mean, there's been a lot been said about the quality control concerns with MAFEX lately, but it has to be said now, when it comes to faces and sculpts, they do an amazing job. You know, I'm not a fan of this cape. I know there are supporters for the cotton capes and fabrics and so on, but I'm not one of them, I'm afraid. This is not one that I'm particularly happy with. Especially if you wanted to put it on display, because the dust is a nightmare. Unless you're meticulous with your duster, which I'm sure many of you are. In which you are, send us an email and you can come and clean mine if you like, because it takes me forever. Wow. Okay, check out the sculpt. And the joints, arms, wrist joints. Legs here. As usual, MAFEX has got amazing articulation, but obviously they do have a tendency of suffering a little bit in the quality control, especially with limbs popping out and so on, but thankfully it appears that my Batman from Hush is nice and stiff. Always pleasurable. Lovely. Okay, let's put that guy down there. If we can ever reshape his enormous oversized cape. Put you back there if you want to stand up, Dark Knight. No, you don't want to. Okay. Let's have a look at the other faces here. Changeable head. Angry face. Especially when a Joker's around. He needs an angry face to battle the Joker. And there he goes. He's down on the floor. And Bruce Wayne. The camera can pick that up there. That's better. Wow. As we said, MAFEX are getting better with their face sculpts, but personally I always invest in the maniple heads because they're far better, and they do an amazing sculpt for some of these Hollywood actors, which we're never going to get. So yeah, let's grab the camera and take a closer look. One with the grappling gun, different changes of hands, claws there. grappling hooks, traditional stand that comes with MAFEX, and the batarangs. Batarangs, you know, they're pretty much much of a much. I mean, they're quite basic, as you can see here. What more could you want, really? As long as it fits in the Dark Knight's hand, that's all that really matters. Okay, let's take another closer look at this guy. As we said, aside from the cotton cape, I think this figure looks pretty damn cool. So I can imagine him on display when Superman finally comes out next month. I can imagine them trading fisticuffs on the shelf. Of course, Catwoman's due to follow as well, so having all three of those on the shelf will look impressive. Awesome. Okay, let's get some close-up shots of this guy. Let's take a closer look at Batman. And there we are, guys, the Dark Knight out of his plastic prison and all of his glory. Now, final thoughts on this one. I have to say, I adore this sculpt. The figure looks incredible. The faces are brilliant. You can see the muscle tone on his body there. Everything is perfect for me. The only thing that I am massively picking up on, which I've said repeatedly throughout the video, is that cotton cape. It's cumbersome, it's over the top, it's bulky. It's not that posable from my perspective, so as a result of that, I'm afraid this one's probably going to go back in his box and stay on the shelf for posterity, just to be brought out every now and again when Superman arrives. But unfortunately, Superman's also got a cotton cape as well, so that's going to cause me no end of trouble. So I think they'll be coming out of the box every now and again, set them up with the Batman animated series Batmobile in all their glory, and just enjoy them while they're out. But I have to protect them from the dust, so as a result of that, I think they'll be staying in their box. Okay then, guys, so I'll leave you to make up your minds. I think it's an awesome figure, be worthy of an addition to your collection, so I'll leave you to decide yours. In the meantime, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We've always got some amazing unboxing videos coming through. We're dealing with SH Figuarts now. We're doing NECA toys, especially with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures, the Ghostbusters Plasma series, MAFEX, and Hot Toys. We're pretty much doing them all now, so there's always an awesome video on Future of the Force. So come along, check us out, subscribe, and keep your eyes on the channel. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Take care, all the best, and may the Force be with you. And I'm Batman.